Hello, Rome history fans, art fans. This is the Vatican Museum. A little collage. There's me with the god Saturn, I believe. And just so that you know, there's fig leaves on a lot of these pieces because the Pope around the 1600s wanted to cover the sexy part. The halls of this place were just incredible. Look at that hallway, man. Oh, jeez. Well, hail Augustus, the first emperor, prima porta. This is a famous statue. There's Nero's bathtub in a crazy room with an awesome thing. There's a pagan festival from the 200s AD painting. This, I believe, is the main god Jupiter. So the father of the gods, he comes from the Greek Zeus, basically the same god. And I learned about this, which is interesting. It comes from an ancient belief and word of the Indo-Europeans called the Sky Fathers. And it's really cool. You should research it. Okay, so this is a bronze of a young Hercules with a big bat. This one, it's a mythical story. I forget exactly. So this sculpture of a dog is a Molossian breed of dog, which comes from the area that is now Albania, Epirus. This is the discus man. They love their sports and Roman culture. This is another super famous thing depicting some people. I forget what it is though. This is Dionysus, the god of alcohol. Yeah, taking a selfie with him. This is a Persian soldier doing something with his head. This is the floral design that the Romans love so much on so many of their buildings. This is Emperor Hadrian and someone else very young next to him. This one is some three ladies I like a lot. Anyone could translate, that'd be cool. This one, I believe, is Cicero, the famous politician, lawyer. This one is a really cool wall with different gods and stuff, and that hooded man. I want to know that hooded man. These are a bunch of heads. I believe one of those is Scipio Africanus. This is a Dacian soldier, which was Romania. This is an emperor. I forget exactly who his name was too. This is Mr. Hadrian again. Hadrian loved his art and had made tons of art. This is a Egyptian god Serapis with the Sphinx there. It's really interesting. This is super famous. This is Perseus after cutting the head off of Medusa. This has something that looks like the Lady Liberty up top there. This is actually a tomb of a doctor. This is a crazy lion biting a horse's head off. Super crazy. Bunch of other stuff. This is the origin story of Rome. The two babies getting milk from a wolf. This is a woman playing a lyre, I think. It's an old, has something to do with Apollo. This is an old instrument. This is a really cool scene of some people fighting, probably another mythical story. This is a guy getting his foot tickled by a nymph or something like that. This is an animal about to get sacrificed in some ritual, or two animals, looks like pigs. This is me with the first Emperor Augustus. Yeah! There's a bronze of Hercules and Emperor Hadrian there. There's a scantily clad woman. I'm not sure who she is. There's Medusa with the head full of snakes. Really famous story. A lot of these pieces were copied from original Greek pieces. The Romans love the Greeks and their art, so really a lot of the origins are really old. These murals are amazing that the Romans made. These were found in different cities. Oh, Romans love their dogs. And these sarcophaguses were really amazing too. I believe that's what this is. Look at the details. Hey, there's my partner in crime, and there's a hall filled with incredible art all over the ceilings. So exactly what all these are, I'm not exactly sure. But some of them I have a good idea. Like this is the god Juno, the beginning of endings. And a god that has meaning for a lot of other things. Where we get the month of January from, actually. June, sorry. This is a really famous piece. I forget exactly what it depicts. Tons of statues and busts and art and marble. And this is a really cool one of someone riding a bird. This one looks really old. This one was in like a glass case. There's the god again. I believe Saturn, I'm pretty sure, but anyways, if anyone and you guys want to help me out, you know what the symbolism means, you know what any of these are. There's me making the face of the weird, they love those faces in their religion. This is a really cool, huge head that was outside. If any of you want to help me out, there's Emperor Hadrian and Trajan, I believe, and some really awesome pieces. Tons of faces of famous people and gods and goddesses and not so famous people and people that can't be identified. This museum blew my mind, man. It was just crazy. There's, I believe, Hercules with his son, some kind of griffin creature. I'm fairly sure these are all Roman pieces. There's some famous women. I think Livia might be one of them. Once again, if any of you want to help me out, let me know what any of these are in this video or some of my other things. That would be really awesome and helpful. I couldn't take the time to look. I love this one. I couldn't take the time to look exactly and document what each thing was. I wanted to make the most of my day when I was at this place. I actually discovered something called Google Lens, which is really amazing. It searches online. It analyzes your picture, searches online, gives you information about it. Doesn't work for everything, but almost everything, actually. That's where I got some of this info of what some of these things are. But making these videos, putting all this stuff together, putting all this thought together takes a ton of time. I'm not gonna do it on all these. This one's really cool. I believe this is Hermes. Yes, Hermes. This was a room full of animal statues, all kinds of different animals. There's the famous Romulus and Remus on the left there, suckling the she-wolf. And just, the Vatican Museum is incredible. This is just part of it. This is the god Dionysus, the god of alcohol. Yeah! Oh, I forget exactly who that is. The myths and stories. This one has Greek writing on it. I believe it's Byzantine. That's some Kapinos guy. Those are some gladiators with their butts out, very naked. I believe those are gladiators. This is someone famous. I don't know exactly who. I love the wind blowing on the bottom of this one. This is like a goblet wine was put in, I think. This one has a super famous chariot and the discus man, a bunch of other pieces. Intricate designs and art, and also on Google, you can get some of these translated. They analyze the picture. This is another one of Dionysus, actually, with some lions, a younger Dionysus. They can analyze the picture, and I found out what some of them say in Latin or Greek, actually. This one is someone using a cup, maybe drinking some liquor, alcohol, wine. I mean, this is some soldier. And last but not least, this is a really, really cool shield of some sort. Thanks for watching Vatican Museum.